I am a huge fan of Notion AI, mainly because it can be combined with your workflows and your processes, which can save you so much time. And it also saves you from jumping from tool to tool in the course of your day. Notion AI is a paid feature, but I have heard of people getting some limited access on the free plan. So in this video, I'm going to share the main things that you can do with Notion AI. I'm Amy and I design time-saving tools for solopreneurs using Notion. I have about 20 hours a week to work on my business, so I know the importance of making the most of the time you have available. Okay, so I've just come on to my Notion homepage just to show you this first one. So you can use AI. This is the little AI icon in the bottom right corner. Hopefully you can see that. You can click on the face and you can see this option to find search. So you can search within your Notion database, but you can also search to, if you're connected to Google Drive or Slack. So if I click this drop down, you can see all sources I can access. So if I had integrations set up with Google Drive or Slack, they would show up as well. AI knowledge, so that's like tapping into what ChatGPT knows essentially. And then the Notion Help Center. So you can select specifically any of these. I say I want to find, do I have any plans for Black Friday in 2024? Go back and fix Friday. Click here. And it's going to search and it's giving me an answer here. Yes, you do have plans for Black Friday in 2024 according to your November 2024 monthly plan. You have scheduled the following Black Friday payment plan and bonus voice message implementation week. So I can go to that source, November 2024, and find it quickly. So it just helps you to find information within your database or anything that's connected to your database. So next up, you can ask questions like you would do with ChatGPT. So I'm going to select AI knowledge. I'll just create a YouTube video about Notion AI. How would you recommend I do this for maximum views? Click here. So I'm just wanting information from AI knowledge, not being influenced by what's already in my database. And so now I get more of the kind of answer you would get from ChatGPT. So you can do that regular ChatGPT style conversation. And these are all saved in your AI history as well. So next up is my favorite way to use Notion AI. So I'm going to come out of here and go into my Solopreneur Time Saver Toolkit and show you what I mean. So this is kind of the main product that I sell, but I also use it for my own business. So the main way that I use this is within my factory. So this is where I come up with all my offer ideas or digital product ideas. It's also where I could come up with like memberships, courses, services, anything like that. So I create a product. So let's use one of my existing products. I'll use 60-minute sales sequences. Actually, no, I'll use position for profit. Okay, so I planned out my product in here. I put in all the information about this when I first came up with it as an idea. I put who it's for, what's included, what problem it solves. And then I have this section down here. So again, this is templated in. I have all these toggles with different tools within them. So if I go to Pricing Pal and click down here, you can see I've got some buttons here. And when I click these buttons, I click the value button first, it comes up with an AI prompt. Then this is all templated in to my Notion system. And I click generate. So I can just click on a button and use this prompt over and over again for each different product. And it will come up with a pricing suggestion based on what it sees as the value of this product. So it's saying between $97 and $147. So I have basically put in lots of different prompts into my template for different elements of what I need to do for any new offer I create. So I need to find messaging, I need to come up with a price, I need to give it a name, I need to create my sales assets, and included in my sales assets is coming up with content ideas down here. So I've got long form content ideas. This will generate long form content ideas for me. I haven't clicked that, so I'll click it now. And it comes up with, I think I've got it set for 20 content ideas. And then I can pick my favorite content ideas, finding your niche guide for solo entrepreneurs as a content idea. I can then take that I've now got a link to my primary content planner embedded into my template, but I can input into the calendar this content idea. And I can kind of put it the date I want to publish it, and then I can go back in when I'm working on my content directly from my content planner within that workflow. So essentially what I'm trying to say here is you can take a process that you're working on and you can embed prompts within that process using templates in Notion. If I just wanted to use AI generally, I click space and I get the AI menu up, and you can see that there's all these pre-built prompts from Notion. So we've got continue writing, add a summary, add action items, make a flowchart. So this is using Mermaid code, I think it is. Make a table, write anything, and then we've got brainstorm ideas, get help with code, ask a question, ask about this page. I actually used get help with code to help me, well, it wasn't get help with code, but I used Notion AI to help me write a formula for Notion because I couldn't figure it out. We've got ask a question, ask about this page, and then we've got drafts, and so you've got a big menu of different prompts you can use, and then you've got recent ones that you've used at the end as well. We're in a demo database that I often use just for simple demonstrations. So in here I've changed this main title to main YouTube video idea, and I've put in that idea that I already used as an example earlier on, which is YouTube video about using Notion AI. And then I've created this text property, but I selected AI autofill. So if I create a new one just quickly to show you. So I'm creating a new property, and you've got these AI autofill options of AI summary, so you can summarize something that's in your database. Custom autofill translation, so you can take some information and translate it to another language, and keywords. I haven't actually played with that one, so I'm going to have a look at it. So I'm selected AI autofill for this, but I'm going to go in here to edit, show you what I did. Oops. So I've got this set up as AI autofill, and if I click on it, you can see what my autofill is. So it says, you are a YouTube expert, please generate 5 YouTube video title ideas that people are likely to click on based on the main YouTube video idea. Hopefully that makes sense. So if I click on this little magic wand, it should update it based on what I input in here. Now let's say I want to come up with a different YouTube title idea about mystery shopping, just totally different. It should, when I complete it, because I've set it to autofill, but it's not, it should automatically update. But you can just click the button and it uses that prompt to generate 5 ideas based on how a YouTube video title structures that do well. So you can use it in all sorts of ways to take information from one part of the database and auto create data in another field. Okay, so let's create a new property and let's do AI translation. And I want to translate my, I should have called that titles, I've just got it called text, but never mind. So I want to translate my titles, and I want to translate it into French. And let's click Save Changes. And let's click Try on this view, and it's going to automatically update anything that's filled in already with these 5 title ideas translated into French. So that's a really quick way of getting translations done. And then lastly, the last way I want to show you how this can work, and I think this is really cool. So I've got a sales report here that's downloaded as a PDF, and because that's the only way I can get my sales reports from PayHip, who I use to sell my products with. So I can hover over my PDF and click Ask AI, and I can say, can you take the sales data from this PDF and turn it into a table? So it's breaking that down into a table. It's listing out sales by product, and then I can click copy or insert. So I'm going to insert it here just because it's easier. And then I can ask AI to analyze it either in here or below. I'll just ask it here. Can you analyze this sales data and give me your recommendations for increasing revenue? Include what products you think I should focus on selling. Now this is actually a sales report from over a year ago, so it's not really related to what I'm selling at this point, but I'm just going to insert that for now. So it's giving me some detail on what to focus on, how to optimize my pricing, and just some advice. I'm not going to go into detail on that, but it's just to showcase how you can take information out of a PDF and then do all sorts with it. If you would like to see some of these features in action, you can see a case study of how I use Notion AI in the day-to-day running of my business. And if you click on it right now, you can watch it right away.